If you want to stop yo-yo dieting, if you want to stop eating emotionally, you need to stop dieting. I know this might sound counterintuitive, but the thing is that when we diet, we end up on a pretty strict regimen, right? And we're not listening to our bodies. We're listening to this external source to tell us what our body needs, right? And so when we do that, we, one, lose touch with our bodies and its signals and what it's telling us, right? Because your body will tell you what it needs. But we've forgotten to listen because we outsource that to a diet. But these diets are strict, right? And so if you're not listening, right, you're sitting there, you have cravings and all of these things because you're restricting your intake and you're restricting what you're allowed to eat and what you're not. So we then end up going through this shame cycle where you inevitably end up cheating on the diet, right? You end up cheating, you end up eating something that's considered bad or wrong. When that happens, what we end up really doing is shaming ourselves into two different directions. We can either go the route of, well, screw it, I'll pick the diet back up tomorrow, and today I'm just gonna go wild, eat everything that I've been deprived of while I'm on the diet, everything that hasn't been allowed. I'm just gonna, if I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna do it right. Or we go down the other way of, I'm going to shame myself. I'm going to compensate. And either way, we both end up back on the diet and back to that restrictive mentality after feeling a lot of shame. There's a lot of shame. There's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of, moralizing our food into good or bad. We are good or bad based on how we eat, what we eat. So then we feel the insecurity, we feel the shame, and no one wants to feel that, right? So society has taught us that the answer, the way to get rid of that feeling, the way to heal that is to just change your body, to go back on the diet so that you feel like you have a sense of control around your eating behaviors. The thing is, the diet is not the answer. The diet is the problem. The diet is what's going to keep you going around in this shame cycle of you're on the restrictive diet, you fall off, you feel bad about yourself, you shame yourself, you feel insecure. And to compensate, to feel better, you go back on the diet. Or in the meantime, you overeat or you compensate in other ways because you feel bad. You did something bad. And then you get back on the diet to try and fix it. And this is the diet trap. You just go around and around. The diet is not the answer. You need to learn how to listen to your body, how to understand the way it's communicating with you in terms of what it's needing, what nutrients it's needing, what you're in the mood for, without the judgment. So that is intuitive eating. When you can eat intuitively, everything will fall into place. You will find your optimal health, you will find your optimal body size. And that doesn't mean that it'll fit into this ideal body image, right? But your body will find its set point, which is where your body wants to be in order to optimally serve you, to optimally get you around in this world. It will figure it out. You have to listen. You need to connect your mind and your body and learn how to eat intuitively. In that way, everything will fall into place. Trust me. If you want to learn more on intuitive eating, on diet culture, please visit my website, deeplyrootedwellnesscenter.com, or click the link below.